lot of people want to know, will fighting make other inmates respect you? I know a lot of people are going to feel like the answer to that off rip is yes. Of course, if you fight somebody, it's going to make other people respect you, right? That's probably what you're thinking. I'm going to break it down for y'all in this video, and I'm going to give y'all my opinion from the experience, from the shit that happened and things that I seen while I was incarcerated. So y'all sit back and enjoy this real spill.
Haha, Dom the best. Finna be this way till I EOS. Take it how you want, nigga. Yeah, I'm a pro. Fuck around and bust your lot while you're at Vizzo. I hate to be this way, but I live for the moment. Waking up every day, show me an opponent. Shanks on deck, hitting bitch with locks. So much pool, I can even start you from the box. You don't wanna pay rent, got me bent. Got lax on deck, your money was well spent. Vultures on the prowl, so don't try testing. Step 2 comes violent, first steps finessing. You a hold down man, suitcase this. My cell phone, I'm a charger, don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, y'all? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and do me that solid favor. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So for this one here, I'm going to be answering y'all's question. A lot of people want to know if fighting will make other inmates respect you. When I was younger, before I got locked up, before I caught some time that was considered a bid, you know, I always heard stories. I always heard, you know, the only way that people are going to respect you, man, is if, you know, you knock the biggest one out. You know, they're going to try you when you first get there, but as soon as you know, start beating people up, they're going to respect you. You know, these are the type of things that I heard before I found myself incarcerated doing my own sentence. So, what was my whole goal when I got there, if it came down to it? Was exactly that. My goal was, if somebody plays with me, if somebody tries me, somebody comes at me sideways, I'm going to try to knock them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make them respect me if they don't respect me already, right? Because I was one of those ones that felt like fighting will make other inmates respect me. I'm here to let y'all know that that isn't always the case. You understand? Fighting ain't going to always make inmates respect you. And I'm going to explain to you why. It depends on where you land at. It depends on how it is there, okay? You got some people that may respect you just for the hell of it, just freely. You know, as soon as you met them, as soon as you came in, you know, they just have respect for everybody. You know, it's respect until it's disrespect. You feel me? Then you got some places you might land where you might have to put on. You might have to beat some people up. They don't want to respect you, so you got to make them respect you. You know? Then you got the ones that actually will lose respect for you for fighting somebody. Alright? And I'm going to break it down to you and let you know what I mean by that. For example, it's happened to me plenty of times while I was locked up. I found myself getting in a fight with somebody who was affiliated. Somebody who was in an organization, you know, was tied in with a gang or something like that. When you fight somebody, the people that they're cool with, or the people that may be their brothers, or that they're affiliated with, might feel disrespected. You see what I'm saying? And they respected you and they fucked with you, and they were cool with you and everything like that for the years went by. And then you finally got in a fight with somebody who did not respect you. So you stood up for yourself and you decided, okay, since this person right here wants to step on my toes or wants to get in the way or try me, think shit's sweet, whatever it is, I'm going to make him respect me. But at the same time, people he's cool with, whether they're his brothers or not, or it could be, you know, his gang brothers, will actually not respect you now because you fought one of theirs, because they'll feel like you disrespected their nation. You disrespected their circle. So they lost respect from you. And that happened to me before. I literally have gotten in fights with people that were affiliated. I was in the right. I didn't try that person first. I probably would have fought them a long time ago if it wasn't for other people I knew that were a part of that organization. And then as soon as I get in a fight with right there, you know, sticking up for myself or, you know, putting bruh in line, you know, putting him in check, next thing you know, the person who he was associated with, that I was once cool with, now they don't respect me. You see? So fighting don't always lead to other inmates respecting you. You see? You're going to have other inmates, for example, that may not even be a part of the group that you were fighting. You know, might not even be part of that gang or part of his circle. Just other inmates that are on the outside looking in of the, you know, physical confrontation. And then they'll see that you're with the bullshit. You know, they might have respected you as a person due to the fact that you stayed out of shit, that you stayed out of things. You feel me? And then next thing you know, you get in a fight. You know, the whole dorm sees y'all over there bumping. And then now certain individuals who ain't on that fuck shit, who feel like they're more wiser than the people that are actually getting into the fight, those are the ones that, you know, stick to their self. You know, they carry their self more. You know, they're more on the gentleman side than, you know, the harmful one. You feel me? Those inmates right there will lose respect for you also if you get in a fight with somebody. They'll be like, oh, yeah, see, I can't fuck with bro. He's always in some shit. You know, look at him. He's on that bullshit over there. You feel me? You see? Or someone could do something and you know the person that did something to you ain't living like that and they're soft, but you're going to beat them up anyways because it's the principle. And people done seen what they done did. Say they took something out your locker. Just because they're soft and they stole out your locker doesn't always mean you give them a pass because you know they're soft. You feel me? Other people might lose respect for you because you knew you were going to whoop that man. You knew that person was soft. And you still decided to beat his ass. You see, that's how you can lose respect from getting in fights just as well. You feel me? So that's a very good question that y'all ask. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, I'd say out of 100%, I'd say over 90-something% of people are going to off-rip feel like, yes, if you start fighting and you stick up for yourself and you beat people up, that's going to make other inmates respect you. That is correct. You know what I'm saying? That is correct. That's possible. You feel me? But it isn't always in the best interest. And it isn't always gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people will respect you for fighting. It might be just the person you're fighting. So if you think about it, you're fighting in a dorm that's got 90 people in it. You get in a fight with this person right here who disrespected you, who didn't respect you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have maybe his respect now. And maybe a couple people on the outside looking in that respect you because you fought. But then you might have the ones in the dorm that ain't with that bullshit, that don't respect you now. And then the person you fought, homeboys, brothers, etc., that don't respect you now. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a give or take situation. It's like, yeah, you're making them respect you. But it could also mean you're dirty in your face card with other individuals, you see? And it's crazy that it's like that, but that's just how it plays out. That's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? You can actually have other people that didn't know who you are, never had a problem with you like that. You know, they'd never respected or disrespected you at all. They just, you were nobody to them and they were nobody to you. And then you fight somebody who disrespected you, so you want to make them respect you. And then after you fought that person, the person who you don't know, that don't know you like that, could be cool with them. Next thing you know, they don't respect you because you fought a friend of theirs. So now they want to disrespect you. And y'all know how it is. You know, it's like you dig a hole, you get into some shit. Depending on how you carry yourself, the hole's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. So you can literally fight an individual to make him respect you, but that can lead to 4 or 5 other fights within the same week of people who have no respect for you now, and their reason for not respecting you is because you fought someone they know. See, that's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? You would feel like, okay, if I get put in a dorm, I walk in there, I'm new, you know what I'm saying? Fresh meat off the bus, you know, got my fucking canteen bag with me, know I'm brand new. Someone tries you, you hit them fucking, you know, you hit them in that snooze button, make them go night-night, and then you'd feel like, damn, you know, like, people got to respect that. You know, you see a lot of stuff like that in the movies, you know, and depending on where you land at, it might be like that. You know, you might knock out the person who the whole dorm is scared of, you know, but at the same time, the whole dorm can be scared of one individual, and you know, people pick faces. So it's like, if 50 inmates were scared of this one individual and you beat that one individual's ass, you know, it isn't like all 50 of them are up under you now. You know, because people pick faces. They might just be scared of that individual, but they're not scared of you, and you whoop that individual. You see? So that's how you get put in fucked up situations, because it's like, damn, at the end of the day, you know, someone tries me, I'm not in the wrong. You know, I'm sticking up for myself. I'm defending myself. I'm, you know, standing on my own fucking 2 feet. Someone plays, you know, goes against the grain, so I did what I needed to do. You know, so you would think off rip, yeah, they gonna respect me. You feel me? That's what it is. They either gonna respect me or I'm gonna make them respect me. And to be real with you, if you're in a dorm that's got 50 or more inmates, it's hard to get the whole dorm to respect you off of fighting somebody. Because there's always somebody bigger and badder out there, you understand? And you can gain respect other ways. You know what I'm saying? You can gain respect by not fumbling if someone, you know, tries you. Like not folding, not being scared. People can respect you alone off of that, sticking up for yourself before a fight even starts. People will respect you for fighting also. See what I'm saying? People will respect you that you did it in a manly manner and was like, nah, look, bro, I ain't even finna fight you or none of that. I'm not on that shit. I'm just letting you know, blah, 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 blah. You see, so there's different ways to gain respect, you know what I'm saying, in prison. So I don't want everybody to think that off rip you go in there and you just spark someone and start, you know, kicking them to sleep. You feel me? That people off rip are going to respect you. It don't always fly like that. And I feel like a big ass percentage, like I said, feel like, yeah, that's all you got to do. Just go in there and when somebody tries you, you know, you just knock them out, bro. And then that's it, bro. And they'll all respect you. Not really. Because people that are respected and people that are goons, that are savages, that are fucking smackers, people that stab people and hit people with locks and all that are down to go to war against gangs, other inmates, go to war with the guards, etc. Even people like that get the same exact treatment from others who are like that. You feel me? So think about it. If you could actually go somewhere and just beat someone's ass and now everybody respects you, imagine how much you would be considered a target for other people. Look at it that way. Okay, well, bro right there had the whole dorm scared of him. Frog comes in, knocks him out, kicks him to sleep, stomps him up in between the locker and bed, just in there, just stomps him. The whole dorm, everybody fuck with Frog. Now they all respect Frog now, right? There's going to be people in there that feel like they ain't respected, that are going to want to beat your ass, that are going to want to be like, okay, well, shit, I'm going to whoop his ass because now people will respect me. You see? So that's why it isn't always in your best interest to just think, oh, as long as I beat them up, whoop somebody, you know, they'll respect me. Because you can also lose in the same category. You feel me? There's actually people that didn't even have to fight, that just stood up for themselves and was going to fight, but never even got to the throwing blows part. Just straight up, like, stood up for themselves, like they ain't finna buck no call out, made it known. No physical fighting even took place. And them people are looked at more as respected than the person who wanted to fight them. You see? Because they'll feel like you're just trying them because they're soft, or you're trying them because you know you'll whoop them. But at the same time, they had more heart in the situation because people already knew you would fight. People already knew you'd beat people up. They didn't think that bro would stand up to you. They didn't think that he was gonna, you know, say it is what it is. I don't want to fight, but if I have to, I will. So he just used more heart in that situation than the other person did. You see? So it's all on what the situation is and how it goes. You feel me? Now, if it is the person in the dorm that everybody's scared of and he bullies and beats up everybody and he tries you and you beat his ass and knock him out, does that mean you're going to gain everybody's respect in there also from that because everybody was scared of him? No, that is incorrect also, because there's going to be people in there that, like I said, pick faces. They were scared of him, not scared of you. So now that you knocked out the biggest and baddest person in there, say he had 50 people that were scared of him. Yeah, maybe 35 of them might respect you now. Hell yeah, bro, look, what's his name? I'm glad someone finally beat his ass, right? But then the other 15 are going to want to feel like, well, damn, he lost to him out of everybody. Well, I feel like I could whoop him. So them 15 are going to want to disrespect you. The same 15 that were scared to fight that person that picked faces are going to want it your head now, just because you did what someone else should have been did. And then you're going to have ones that want to feel like they're not scared of that individual, but that was their homeboy. You feel me? That's what they do. A lot of people will try to play someone close that they're actually scared of. You feel me? Because it don't look like he's getting tried by them, because he's trying to friend them and play them as close. You feel me? That's what they do. Like everybody, when someone's the top dog, you got people in the quad that want to be the closest to that person, you know, that low-key inside be scared of that person, but they feel like the closer they are and the more they with them, they won't try them because it'll look like they're part of his entourage. They're part of his group, his movement, whatever he's got going on. You feel me? So when you knock that dude out, them same dudes that were scared of him the whole time are going to want to try to like test you or might want to fight you to make it look like they were that person's homeboy. But in all reality, they wanted to see him whooped. They just never had the nuts to stand up and do it themselves. That's how creep it is in there. You'll see somebody putting down on the whole dorm, and you'll have about 3-4 people with them that are with them all the time. They walk in line together when they go to chow. They sit at the same table together when they eat. They go to the rec yard together. They work out together. They walk around everywhere together. You see them, they look like they're together. And he's telling them all what to do. Run over here, go to that dorm, pick this up. Hey, bro, I need you to go over here. Da-da. Hey, look, grab what's his name, go over there, go check the chow hall, see if what's his name went to chow. Like all that, and there these little do-boys doing all that. They just feel secured that as long as we're doing what he says and we're near him, he ain't going to try us like he's trying everybody else. We're going to look like we're a step higher than the ones that are being tried. But in all reality, they're just there just to be, you know, at an arm's reach. You feel me? With that same individual. Now, when it does come to that individual getting his ass whooped by you, someone who comes in and, you know, feels like, oh yeah, I'm just going to knock them out, you feel me, make them respect me. That's when his little do-boys are going to try to make it look like they want your head, like they homeboys. Because they know if they don't do something, it's going to show that it's less of them as homeboys. They're not homeboys. They're just, we're hanging out with him because of where he was in position of the dorm. You see what I'm saying? That's how it goes, you feel me? So I wanted to put this video together to let y'all know it basically depends on where you land at. You can't just go off of shit you heard. You can't just, because they've been saying this shit for decades. They've been saying this shit for centuries. When you go somewhere, all you got to do is fight and they're going to respect you. You feel me? There's going to be people that no matter what you do, no matter how much war y'all go back and forth, that won't respect you. You see what I'm saying? So you could fight somebody and be like, okay, well, yeah, fuck it. I fought him because I made him respect me. And everyone else that didn't respect me now, shit, it don't matter. I got the one dude who didn't respect me to respect me. So mission complete. It don't always work like that. You'll have people that you fight that you'll probably end up fighting over and over and over and over and over and over again because they still don't respect you because you fought them. You see what I'm saying? Literally. And they'll know you're living like that. They'll know you're down the fight, but it don't mean they respect you. You see, it doesn't mean that they're going to respect you now. They'll try you on the spades table. They'll try you over betting on football games or whatever it may be, just as like they did before. You feel me? So it isn't like physically you can make them respect you. It's all on if it works or if it don't. You feel me? Because like I said, I've seen with my own eyes. I've seen individuals in there fight and beat up 10 people. And them 10 people still didn't gain the respect even though they were down the fight due to the fact that they got in there. But it was the fact that they fought. They lost respect, you see? And then I seen people who you know ain't going to fight. That said straight up they don't want to fight, bro. They just want to do their time and go home. And they get respect from the same person but that was beating all the other ones up. You see? So it's all on the character that you're going against. It's all on what makes them respect someone. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like out of your hands. It isn't like I can make him respect me by fighting. Not if he don't respect people that fight him. You see? He might just, to earn his respect, you might just have to keep it real with him and tell him you ain't trying to bump. You know, he might just want to pull your whole card and see that you're pussy. And he'll leave you alone, but he'll respect that you're honest about yourself. You never know what it is that it takes to gain someone's respect. So you can't go in there thinking that this is what it takes to gain that respect. You see, that's why I say no matter where you go, it depends. Every institution is different. And every trip will be different. Which means if you're at this institution for 2-3 years, so you feel like you're known there, and say you got transferred or you went home and you came back, like you went back to prison or you got transferred later on from another camp back to an institution you always been at before, you can't expect that shit to be ran the same way it was before. It rotates so much that, yeah, you'll see some people there that you knew most likely, but it still might be ran different. I told y'all this in several videos, that just going to confinement for 2 weeks when you get out, fucking compounds flipped. They've transferred so many people and brought so many new people. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it all depends on where you land at. Because at the end of the day, it isn't the prison, it isn't the institution, you know what I'm saying, that kills people, that harms people. It's the inmates that's in the prison. So this camp can be soft, cannot be living like that, and then they do one negative adjustment swap, take this institution and this institution that are getting in the shit, the 2 ratchetest camps, and swap them with 2 other camps that ain't that bad. Next thing you know, you getting straight, you know, hard-headed, you know, ratchet-ass inmates. And then now that all it takes is a couple knuckleheads all to click up to start putting shit together, and then other people are going to go on a survival tactic. They're going to start clicking up, and the next thing you know, there's a bunch of just ratchet-ass little gangs and groups going around doing what they got to do. You feel me? And you think of it like, how is respect so hard to earn when you should be respecting people before disrespecting them? You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is, because everybody wants to be alpha male. Everybody wants to be one of those individuals to where, like, you got to earn my respect. You know what I'm saying? For me to give you my respect. And it goes both ways, vice versa. Like, you're not going to just get respect. You got to earn it. So off rip, people are going to think fighting, sticking up for yourself and fighting somebody is going to make everybody respect you. There's so many different ways that people earn respect. There's people in institutions that never fought their whole bid, that stick to themselves their entire bid, that everybody knew ain't living like that. But everyone respects them. You'll see them go up to the baddest inmates, the ones that are known for robbing and extorting and putting down, making people check in, beating people up, wetting people up. You'll see a green bean that is not living like that, that is just himself, walk up to one of them and tell them, hey, I need you to go down there and grab me such a... Oh, all right, bro. Yeah, I got you, bro. Let someone else who got their chest poked out, or someone that's trying to earn respect physically, try to talk to that person like that. They're going to try them. It's going to backfire. You see what I'm saying? It's like an alpha male thing. It's like they know they're dominant over that green bean individual, so they'll be more nice. And they'll be more, you know, lenient towards that individual. You feel me? All because he never tried to stand up to them. He never, you know, was like a gorilla. Let's see who's the bigger one. Like, you know, but there's so many people in there that think they're the hardest inmate. No matter who you run into, they're going to act like they're the biggest and baddest inmate. And there's always someone out there bigger and badder, no matter what it is. And then if you are the biggest and baddest inmate, you know, in prison, like if you could beat up everybody in prison, you could beat up everybody on the whole compound like you see some fucking dudes doing in movies. If you could do that, then guess what? You're going to get stabbed. Straight up. There's going to be people with knives. And then if you got knives and you do that, it's all on whose knife's bigger. And there's going to be people that come together to take you out. You're only one person. You know what I'm saying? So if you could beat up the entire fucking institution, which is anywhere from 750 to fucking 1,500 inmates, if everyone knows you're the top, no one's gonna fight you. They're gonna get knives and they're gonna take you out because everybody wants a position. Everybody's gonna feel like they're the biggest. They're the biggest dog in the yard. That's what they're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? And you got people that come from different institutions that are like higher ranked in gangs than the gang members that are there. So off rip, that person's handed a higher spot when he comes. Woo. Like, yeah, bro, you was the dog while you were here, you feel me? But look, I'm here now. So this my yard now. Now that same person who was known to be up here, above everybody, now he's got someone above him he's got to look up at. A lot of people don't be liking that. You see? So people got that ego, you know, and I just want to come on here and let y'all know that a lot of times it ain't just straight up off of fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, fighting will make certain people, you know, respect you. Like, it will. It's possible. You feel me? But I just want y'all to know that it can go the other way as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and come here and choose one or the other and say, no, it ain't going to make them respect you by fighting, or yes, it is going to respect you by fighting. It's both. You understand? That's why I broke it down to let y'all know the different scenarios and situations, because this is the type of stuff that goes on every single day in prison. See what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that literally is reality when you are locked up, as far as just believing what you hear when people say how to gain respect locked up. You feel me? You don't hear people telling you what I just told you can happen when you fight somebody. You know, you got people telling you, yeah, you just knock out the biggest person in the dorm, or just beat up the first person that tries you, and you'll earn everybody's respect like that. It does happen. It can happen, but it all depends on what it takes for the inmates that you were locked up with at that time to respect somebody. You see what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to break this down. You feel me? I could have just answered the comments, but then I was like, you know what? You know, I could have just like threw a sentence out there and been like, oh yeah, you know, of course if you fight, you'll gain respect. Or, oh, you know, not always. You feel me? Like, to the comments about it. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a video strictly for it, just so that way I can answer it the way that I want to answer it. I want to be able to explain more, rather than write a paragraph in the comment sections to the people who ask it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me want to tell y'all this. Yes, you fighting can make inmates respect you. It is possible. Okay? It's 100% possible. But also, it can make people not respect you. It can make ones who never respected you want to disrespect you. And it can make ones who did respect you not respect you now. You see? It's crazy how it works, because it's like, you're always going to have one side going against the other. You know what I'm saying? You do something to the left, the right's going to feel some type of way. You do something to the right, the left's going to feel some type of way. You know, that's how it goes. Kind of like how T Grizzly says in one of his songs, if we do something to them, then we wrong for it. But if they do something to us, then they known for it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not going to look for the fight and just try somebody off rip, because then of course people are not going to respect you, because you're just trying people, insulting people. You're looking for it. You'll gain more respect not looking for it and then dealing with it when it comes than you will being the aggressor, being the one out there looking for it, trying people. You don't want to be one of them people that people can't wait to see you get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Instead, it's like you mind your business, you stay on your own. They see that individual trying people, and then eventually he landed in your yard, started trying you, and then bam, you dealt with the situation. Some people are going to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Some are not. And that's just the way it goes. You see, like, at the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy, because it's like, damn, I'm just, you know, I'm in the right, bro. Came in my lane, I'm defending myself or sticking up for myself, whatever it may be, and bam, I did what I needed to do. Because I feel like if I didn't fight him, I wasn't going to gain his respect. In all reality, you might not know that he is or isn't one of them inmates that fighting is how respect's gained from them. You feel me? So you're going to be like, I got to fight him or else he's not going to respect me. And then when you do that, you got other people who didn't like that you were going to fight in the first place, that now they don't respect you. People you were cool with. Like a lot of old people, old heads usually be like, man, I fought with you, young buck. You know what I'm saying, bro? You just stay, you do your thing, you know, yada, yada, yada. You feel me? You don't be looking for trouble. You feel me? And then next thing you know, your ass gets in fights, and now they're like, yeah, bro, I lost all respect for him. I thought he was a good guy, but now he's just over here still with the shit. You see? So that's why I wanted to come on here and drop this video to let y'all know that. It depends on where you land at. Depends on how the institutions ran. Depends on who's in the dorm, what you got going on in that dorm at the time. It all depends. Because you could be somebody that beat up 20 people, and there will still be people that do not respect you. Point blank. You see what I'm saying? But you could be somebody that didn't even beat nobody up, And they all got respect for you. Because they respect that you were true with yourself. You were true to them about yourself. You didn't try to be somebody you weren't. See, so it all really depends. You know, a lot of people feel like as soon as someone tries you, bro, you just beat their ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. I'll make them respect me. And, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I just want to come on here and break it down for y'all to let y'all know what I mean by that. You feel me? But anyways, y'all, I'm going to wrap this video on up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I always say, y'all make sure y'all keep them rat squares, clowns, chomos, pedos, gunners, wannabe island boys, clout chasers, lying ass people on YouTube, all them out your circle, man. And until next time, this is the one and only. I am my team, Frog.